Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jodie Fitzgerald here. As soon as I get ready to come on to do my show today, next thing you know, Hogan is sitting here on my lap. So Hogan is here to do the dog's view with me, and he has sure been a great one to teach me and show me lots about working with a complicated dog, a dog that came from uh, getting rescued. He was taken to be euthanized for aggression, and he is one of the most loving dogs I've ever had. We just, we really so happy that we saved his life and said yes and kept him. He was supposed to be just a foster, and I really believed that he would have bit someone and probably been um, back on getting the euthanasia list again. So I'm really happy that we were able to work with him, and it took a long time. And I get kisses in return. And I have a little buddy that likes to follow me everywhere and be with me all the time. He's such a nice little boy and very, very smart and super not nearly as reactive as he was. So today on my This Dog's View show, I wanted to talk about how re- really meeting a dog's needs, when you give their needs for what they need and fulfill their needs in your home and in their lives, you do get a good dog. It's a fact. When you can find the ways that work, give your dog what they need, it's amazing the difference in the behavior problems can go away because the dog is much happier and they're a much better, in our words, good dog. And I just have a real hard time with that because dogs get labeled so fast when they don't need to be. Um, it's been great just, coming on here. I've been coming and doing these shows. I think this is like 37 or 38 at least episodes of A Dog's View. And, my list, if you go through my list and my playlist on YouTube here with my Dog's View, I have so many great videos in there that I've gone over a lot of different topics, and I've really, because I think about these things and I think about how much I do talk to people and how much they don't understand about what's going on with dogs, and giving clarity, really understanding who the dog is, learning their genetics, taking a look at their past learning and their traumas and their experiences, and how safe they feel. Their self is really important, and the environment is just so huge. Perfect example of an environment story. I'm going to tell you how different um, fostering, an example of a recent experience I had with helping a dog that was being fostered, and it had been moved around from home to home for various reasons in the fosters. And one of them was there was a bunch of pooping inside. The other one, I can't remember now if he was doing a little barking, but he was just definitely not a happy, manageable dog. The people were having a hard time managing him. So he went to, I believe it was his third foster home or second, it was a third home for sure, because he had been also in a home for, I think, like a year or two. So when I got to see him, and he just had come into it was a second or third foster home, but for sure his third home in his life, guaranteed at least, he was actually doing really well, because in this home, he was able to carry out a lot of his genetic needs, which included things like being able to run and chase the birds and the squirrels, and to get out there and to get that interaction, that connection with the person, because he was really looking for it. And he's very responsive. When you start connecting, he was very responsive to it. And dogs really like that when they're trying to connect with you, and to try and figure out life, just to how to live and to be successful and to be happy and to thrive and have their needs met. And when you get their needs met, when you meet their needs, like I said, they're getting the opportunity to maybe chase squirrels if that's what they need. But play is a great way that they can carry all these needs out too. Sometimes you just need to learn what that dog needs, and learning about their genetics is a real key to that. And just when you can meet all their needs, and there's so many things to talk about in with dog behaviors and our concerns with what they're doing. In my YouTube channel here, my playlist on my Friday shows, my Dog's View, I have gone over, I just want to go over some because you can take a look through my list and maybe you'll find something more about what your problem is with your dog, what your concerns are. I've gone over things like your mindset, because I think your mindset is huge. Barking, why dogs don't listen, Chewing, promoting confidence for life, the dog's truth, which one of my favorites. Secrets to understanding dog behavior, choices, confidence, again, making every day count, fear, redirection, play school, consent, the myth of nature versus nurture. Is anyone listening? Submission. What would it be like to be a dog these days? Leash life, reactivity, our pet's perspective on life without choices. Another one's called I Speak for Dogs. Stepping into your dog's paws, support, compassion, and love required every day. Enrichment and recall, getting your dog to come when called. These are all topics that I've gone over in these series that I've been doing now for a while on Fridays. So please don't be afraid to go and check through that list. Go into the playlist on YouTube and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I will, maybe you'll find some answers or some beginning of solutions and some clarity to what is going on with your dog. Because when you do spend the time to really understand dogs and help them and support them and give them a safe, secure life and make sure all their needs are met, they can be a good dog. And I do believe that every dog is doing the very best they can. A recent study in a survey in 2020, and they did a survey in the Smithsonian magazine of 14,000 dogs, and three-quarters of the dogs show at least one anxiety-related behavior, with some variation definitely noted between breeds. So it's just, there is problems out there. These problems are increasing, and we need to learn more about the dog to understand what it is that's going on and to be able to help them learn how to live with you. And it can work. It can be very, very, very successful. So I really encouraging people to come to me to, draw from my experience, learn from my prior work. I can help you I have such great experience, 30 years experience working with healthcare and welfare and holistic care for humans and dogs. And I know I have the ability, my experiences, I can offer lots of insight. So that is why I started the Pick My Brain series sessions, and I would love you to join. I'm going to put the link in the comments here. Please consider signing up for it. The link is also in my bio, because you never know, could be your opportunity to get some clarity, some insights into what's going on with your dog, and I can offer you a refreshing new and revolutionary way of helping your dog. And this works. I've helped many dogs, and I love helping dogs live happy lives. And I think your dog is waiting, and I want to help you keep your dog in your house. I want to, this will save you money. If you get some help and understanding, you never know, you might save you a lot of money. It might save you vet bills. It might save your dog running away. It might save your dog eating something it shouldn't and having to pay a vet and having surgery, or saving your couch that your dog is going to eat, shoes, clothes, all sorts of things that can be benefit from getting help where you need it, and the right help, getting the insight into what's wrong and what's going on for your dog. Because I do believe every dog is doing the best they can, and with the tools that they have, and we get to help them. So, if you're having any problems, like, this recall, barking, leave it, chewing things, please don't be afraid to click the link there and join the list to Pick My Brain, because I would like to help you, and I know I can help you come up with some solutions and some answers. And when you get this right, when we get it right with the dogs, they do live a good life. They are good dogs. And I believe every dog is a good dog, that there is no bad dog. So they're waiting for us to help them, and we can help them. So please don't be afraid to click the link, Pick My Brain, and get going on finding the solutions for you and your dog. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Anything you have questions about what I'm doing, or what's your dog behavior concerns. How's it working for you? Or don't be afraid to even tell me something that's your favorite thing of your dog that your dog does. Please have a great day. Take care. And everyday love is required.